Hello everybody, and welcome into day 64 of my current Stardew Valley playthrough. It is currently summer 25 of year 5, and I'm just working on earning money. One frog is out, and okay, preserve stars and kegs are ready. And I do need to do Skull Cavern. It's special. I do need to do Skull Cavern runs in order to um, get more iron and copper, but that might not be something that happens today, because I've also got other stuff, like, oops, refilling 137 casks, or kegs, refilling 137 preserve jars. I may need to set up a, um, a big shed with more. I missed one? How did I miss that? No, because I came in here with this one. No, I probably picked that one up. I came in here with 137, and I grabbed, and I put them all in. There's no way I missed that. Wait, no, I didn't. Okay, so it is possible I missed it. I didn't come in with 137. Because that was when I came in right after harvesting a bunch. I mean, it's still a decent amount. I'm only missing one. And I know I could just buy all the copper and iron ore I need from Clint. I ain't doing that because I'm trying to earn money. Not, I understand it'll earn me more money after, but going into the mines also, or the Skull Cavern also earns me money from selling off other stuff. That like the loot drops and gems that I get in there also earns me money. But yeah, that may not be a summer 25 thing today, because I've got a lot of other stuff to do. So yeah. It's already 10 and I haven't even been to the animals yet. Actually, let me look something up. Alright, let's visit these guys. Oh wait, they're not over here anymore. I still do have to go this way though. Since it's just copper I need, maybe I'll go to the mines instead and just do Forest 2 through 49. I'll see what that gives me. That's enough iron. It just, it ain't anywhere near enough. I need 137 copper. Alright, let's check the greenhouse, because it said, I believe it said 10 crops were ready. And even if it didn't, I need to check the trees. All three. Okay, that is all. Yeah, let's go to the mines and see what, um, hi Pam, what I get from that. Hold on, I need a cough. Alright. I, meant to go a little further down and check to see if there were any nodes, but oh well. That's why I'm continuing in here, is to check for anything else. I knew that was a crab, it was setting too much up. There's a ladder. Alright, there's a ladder. Ooh, golden animal cracker. I can finally start getting the last of the party animals crackered up. Most of them aren't. Alright, ladder. I think, yeah, this is definitely better than Skull Cavern, it looks like. I guess I gotta get pretty deep. The benefit to Skull Cavern over this is definitely the income. Alright. Ladder. I am at about as much as I get from Skull Cavern, usually. Last floor. Don't need to do that. None of the barrels have had anything today. That's a shame. 1,000. $371,000. Oh, I just realized I did not set up those. Hey, frog. Reserve stars. Oops. Kegs, I mean. I got 3 extra blueberries. Oops. Did not mean to grab that one, but I also need to put a new shed down there. There we go. Oh wait, right. I don't need to. None of the cows. Neither of the goats. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do a sheep. I could probably get rid of that line of blueberries, actually. Replace it with ancient fruit. Alright, now we go to the mines. Would have been better if it was an increased ore day or geodes, but hold on, I need to sneeze. Alright, sorry. I was outside for a bit yesterday, so my allergies are acting up. Ladder. There's another. Stuffing. Hold on. Bread, cranberries, hazelnut. Where's the sage? There's no sage in this. Ladder. And another. Pressure nozzle. There's a tiny chance that monsters in the dangerous mines will drop something from the special drop list, while special slimes, the one with the little star on their palm, are guaranteed to. And I keep getting the pressure nozzle. Alright, I got the enricher this time. Also, not what I was hoping for. Ladder. Good, there's the closer one around. Hold on, I need a cough. I can get rid of those now because they can't be sold through the shipping box, and I'm gonna sell them anyway. Well, I know I could go to the Adventurers Guild and sell them there. I don't want to bother with that. Oh, ladder. I was like, why wasn't he moving? Alright, ladder. And another ladder. And another. And there's the exit. Oops. And another ladder, or a ladder. And another. Oops. Is this where the squids begin? Yes. I can hear them. There's a ladder there. There's usually one at the other end. Actually, I'm gonna check this floor for copper and then... Anything? That sells for a lot more. Ooh. Um. Alright, that looks like it. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Oh, did I put it in here? I did. Wait. Not enough. $37,000. Stone, fiber, and clay. Right, I need a ton of clay. Um, oh, right. Where are you going? Just looking at the thing you put down? Thanks, Sandy. Yeah, I need a ton more clay. Oops. And I can hoe the soil in the... Huh? Oh, it's just a regular one. But yeah, if I hoe the soil in the mines, um, my mind's blanking out, sorry. Yeah, if I hoe the soil in the mines, I can get clay. I can also do that here. Sometimes. Nope. Okay. Only two. I'll definitely stop at the dig site when I return to the island tomorrow. Hit the clay nodes there. Oh, right, I don't need to. Regular geodes also have clay. I've been selling them. I should probably stop selling the regular geodes for a little while, so that I can try and get clay from them. The reason I'm focusing on clay, the plan is to have a shed full of garden pots with deluxe retaining soil, which, and then fill that with blueberries, which will give me blueberries all season, or all year. But garden pot requires clay, deluxe retaining soil requires clay. And I think they said 150, it looks like. So that'd be about 300 clay that I will need. They said it looks like 150. So there's no guarantee it's exactly. Also, I can grab the flour. There we go. Alright, let's head to the mines. Alright, there's a ladder. Alright, come on. Thank you. Alright, there's a ladder. And another ladder. Just 18 more key gems. Hey, Kowser, welcome in. How are you doing today? Doing alright. My allergies are attacking me. I went outside yesterday and now my allergies are like, nah. What made it worse was everyone was cutting grass yesterday because it felt nice. Wait, is there a ladder? No. Yeah, it wouldn't be up, thank you. It wouldn't be as bad if it weren't for everyone cutting grass. That little baby slime. Also, I think you came in right after my explanation. Um, come on. But I'm currently going to do another shed of preserve jars. The one that's constructed now is going to be kegs. And I'm going to do another of preserve jars and one with about 150 garden pots. And with the garden pots, we'll have blueberries growing year round. Is the plan. But I need about 300. Yeah, that's for the preserve jars. Just so I have a source of them all year. Yep, and the jars for jelly to turn the blueberries in. But I need about 300 clay for that. This is why I brought this guy. And then tomorrow when I go to Ginger Island, also, the reason why I said it'll be about 150 for the preserve stars, even though or about 300, is because I'm going to have another shed, the one with blueberries, with deluxe retaining soil. That way I don't have to um, worry about going in and watering every day. I can just put the soil in, or put the water in the first time, put the seeds in. No, thank you. And be done. And then just go in every 4 days and harvest. Yeah, increasing my keg and jelly will increase how fast I reach perfection. And I think Robin's done 33,000. And I think Robin too shy of being all threes. Did you see that? Both frogs are out. That's a shame. The middle one? They all had it. No, she's still building. Wait, right. Yeah, with the one growing blueberries, that won't be nearly as much for harvest as summer, since this is 240, but it'll be year round. Almost threw that in there. And that is way better. Oh, right. I actually put the quality instead of the fertilizer, the speed growth. And since it gives me year round, hmm. I'm thinking about a little bit more. Okay, that's all. And one thing I'm thinking with that is, would I really need 450 every 4 days? 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So let's say I have 18 worth here. Oh, yeah, no, you know what? I'll do that. I can do apricots. And then head to Ginger Island. That is not where I need to go. I'm so used to going over there. Oh, right. I can't go to Ginger Island today. Unless I make the warp totem. That would mean using one of my precious dragon teeth. I should not have sold those. Wait, it's 5 hardwood. That's beach. Um, what that means is I will need another trip into... Yeah, I'll need another trip into the volcano, but I ain't gonna do that today because I have another thing I want to get done at the farm. And that is replacing all of those blueberry plants with corn. Which I should have done after the previous harvest. I just didn't think about it. Which was a big oops on my part. So, oops. I guess a better option would have been to go to the wizard and have him build that and just sacrifice the million. I'll head back to Ginger Island tomorrow and try to get that dragon tooth replaced. Oops. This doesn't do it, yeah. Why am I? I was doing it in such an inefficient manner. Yeah, this will guarantee one more harvest of corn, I believe. Even if it does take quite a long time to do. No. Yeah, I'm gonna head to Ginger Island until I get that dragon tooth, and then I'll get the obelisk built. I think. No, I don't think I'll be going. Let me check the festival calendar. That's a Saturday. That's not Sunday. That's Monday. Okay, so that's the only festival that's Sunday, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. I'll get those kegs built. I will need to head back to Skull Cavern, I think, for coal. I'll need 800 something coal. Over 800 coal. 800. 1,000. Um. Yeah, 1,120. Hold on. Yeah, using bombs would be a way to do it. I don't want to deal with having to undo all the damage from it. 1,096 is how much um coal I need for the preserve stars, because they take 8 for some ridiculous reason. 13,000. Both frogs are out. They're doing something. Also, I want the preserve stars all in the same cycle in both sheds, and the kegs on the same cycle in both sheds. Because that'll just make it easier. I can just grab the 278 needed. That was not planned. That worked out perfectly. And then instead of having to do it on 2 separate days, taking up more time on different days, I can just spend the extra time on one day, giving me more time on a different day. That does mean with the row, I will have to wait longer, but I'm fine with that. You know what? I do get a decent amount of coal from Ginger Island, so I might just head over there anyway. We have 1, 1, 2. Also, I need to head to Pierce to grab... Is it Pierce? Wait, what is... crops are... Where are crops? Here. Pumpkin. I need to head to Pierce to grab the pumpkin. Seeds. What was it I need for this? Stone, fiber, and clay. No. Thank you. Let's go grab pumpkin seeds. I also need to water that. It's not retaining. Oh my goodness. At least I'll be using retaining soil once I have the pots. Hey, Lewis. Dog. Nope, can't go that way, I don't think. Nope. Okay. Come on. What else was it I need those for? It's just the totem and the obelisk. Okay. Give me dragon teeth. I mean, coal works alright. I want dragon teeth. No. There's the exit. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be any on those four. Let's head up. Please come closer. Thank you. No dragon tooth. Please give me dragon teeth. Please be nice to me today. None. Nothing. Okay. Copper. Nope. But that is copper. Dragon tooth. Yes! Alright, that's the last copper ore node I'm gonna mine. Back home. I should probably make more looms. Now that I've got a lot of wool makers with 2. Or with a golden animal cracker. $67,000. Yeah. Alright, we're about halfway through the stream. I'm going to go refill my water. Give me about 5 minutes. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. 67,000. Make it. Oh, I did. Hey, Sebastian. Frog. Only one. our original sun. I forgot to plant this, the fairy rose. Also, instead of just planting it and leaving it be, I think I'm going to um speed grow it, because I think that will give me an extra fairy rose honey. I'm doing that again. Everything. Also, I've just remembered something important. The animals are supposed to come back out. Oh, I need to replace that fence gate. Where is it? Here. 10 wood. Oops. Or if Howard appears, grab a fairy rose. Nah, ain't gonna do that. I don't need to. Where is it? Here we go. Well, fairy seed. Yeah, that'll reduce it by 3 days. That should, I believe, give me one more harvest. That is the first time I've ever refilled that in a fish pond. Alright, let's head to the mines. Hey, Pam. Actually, you know what? I need to get better about coming here. Just look at all this coal. And on a day where I get extra ore, yeah. Ooh. The other sheep can get a golden animal cracker now. How much copper have I gotten? 54. Not bad. It's about, that's actually more than I would have gotten if I'd gone into the mines. Probably. I think I got about 50 last time I went in with the buff. Yeah, coming here was definitely the better choice. And I've got plenty of time left, so let's do this. Alright, ladder. Ooh, another ladder. Alright. Ladder. None. Alright, there's a ladder. And another ladder. And another. That is a really tall stack. Alright, ladder. This is a pretty boring floor. I was gonna head home after it. Alright. Copper is right there. This is a better floor. Thank you, 4-6, for making up for 4-5 deficiencies. 16 more key gems. Just that, really. Oh, I didn't put I was gonna wait, but with the hour, nah. And that'll be almost as many, much copper as I need for the kegs. 46,000, almost 47,000. So I'll do the other pig and one frog. The other, or not the other pig, the other sheep and one of the goats. Oops. Meant to get geodes. Oh well. And I did not put the coffee away. Okay, there was not another speech. Like, I registered there wasn't, but I still clicked to talk anyway. All 25. Alright, I can get that going too. Going as in upgrading. 550 and 300. Someone's already dug something up. Oh my goodness. I just went right past both of these and did not grab anything. I also did not use my animal crackers. One on a sheep. I'm glad that was the right sheep, because I don't want to have to walk all the way down there. All the wool producers did iridium today. I almost called that copper. Iridium. That don't happen too often. Oh, we also ain't that far off from getting up to gold or iridium on the fruit trees. Wait, that is the right amount, right? Yeah, 550 and 3. Hey, Woofers. Alright, let's go get more copper. Actually, you know where I am? Coal is what I actually want now. Let's see, what is 41 to 79? Yeah. Not what I meant to click on. I have not been breaking these. There we go. Alright, I've got a ladder there. Give it up, thank you. And the reason I'm not worried about copper is because I am going to be visiting the quarry again. And that should put me at more than enough. I mean, it'll help with coal as well, but thank you. Alright, there's a ladder there. But it doesn't hurt to do some extra work for coal. with how far away I am from it and the fact that I need to use it to make the bars. Nothing. That's 2 ladders and 3. 2 in one spot, I was meaning. Really? I have to go around. Alright, that's everything from this floor. It's actually kind of disappointing for coal. Oh, there we go. That works. I think the putrid ghosts or whatever it is show up here. Yep. He really wanted to make sure I knew he was here. I can't pick up the copper ore. Oops. Alright, there's that. It's 9 o'clock. I'm just gonna head home. Anything else? Nope. Also, yes, I would very quickly earn back any money I spent at Clint's buy-in. Over at Clint's to buy the coal and copper with the, the preserve jars and the kegs. But, then I not really have anything to do while waiting out the days. So, yeah. This also gives something to fill in the days while I wait. One frog. Is it kegs and preserve jars today? It's kegs and preserve jars again. Thank you, Linus. You know what? I might just buy the copper. No. Maybe? No. I need 3 more bars. Those are done. And those are done. That's twice in one stream. Huh? There's one all the way over here. Alright, let's find a goat after I let these guys out. Okay, I see a... Oh, they're both right here. No. Yeah. The goat. Thank you. That should not have been that difficult. Oh, you know what? I've got geodes to break. Why am I keeping the... Oh, right. I might just end up selling them. No. I don't care that much about the marble. I meant to grab the golden mystery boxes and then just forgot. That's fine, though. I might eventually get a decent amount of clay, or copper ore. No, I don't want iridium ore. I know it's the best, but I want copper. Copper, coal, and clay. 3 C's. Not Celestine. That's the wrong C. This game is teasing me. Every ore I can get from these except for copper. Oh, 5 coal, that's good. I think I am just gonna end up buying that stuff. Or I got 5 copper. Oops. No, this one. Everything got moved, everything got moved. Yeah, I do have 5 golden mystery boxes. How much oak resin? 121. Okay. There we go. 257. Wait, no. No, you were supposed to only do half. Stop that. Oops. And then 120, let's say, apples. I also forgot to get the kegs, or the, blueberries. Just making sure I don't accidentally scroll onto one of the others while doing this. Where am I missing one? There. Another thought I've had is to fill Ginger Island's other spots with the blueberries. Rather than doing a shed of them. Or at least the bottom row. I think there's 2 more rows for painting stuff. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. There we go. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. All right. Oh, hold on. I should have realized something was off. Since there are 137, and one of these U's is 17, and I had 120, and the count was not right. Okay, where is the missing one? There's one more somewhere. That ain't moving. Alright. So now when hmm. Now the question is, do I want to do the mushroom tree? I don't think I do. I might want to, but I don't think I do. The problem is getting the key gems. Because I could just mine out or go to the mines and stuff. The problem is, I mentioned before, I have a bad wrist. Um, that's been doing so much in the mines and Skull Cavern, which is what ultimately led me to deciding not to. Has been messing up my wrist even more. I need to let it rest. How much stone do I need? 40 times. Wait, yeah. 5,000. I sold too much. I sold way too much stone. Yeah, so what I might do is I might just plant more Mystic Syrup trees to finish out the row. I don't know. 362,000, almost 363. Yeah, I don't know if you're here when I did it, Calcer. I sold a bunch of the extra stone, not realizing I needed 5,000 of it. Hey, frog. 18 machines. Alright, enjoy your walk. Question becomes, would it be worth it to buy a bunch of bombs, even though that'll set me back, you know, several 100,000? And then go in the mines or Skull Cavern and just bomb away in order to try and get the stone I need, or just that would also get me clay, but I might be nixing the plan involving clay. Hmm. That would give me a bunch of stone. I could also buy it from Robin. I don't know if I want to. Also, is she working on the other one, or is it done? I can't remember. It's done. Okay. I'll just buy it from Robin. It's fine. And since I'm spending all this money instead of saving for the gold clock, hey Leah, you're not cooking it right. Yeah, since I'm spending hundreds of thousands here, I'm just gonna go ahead and get those obelisks built as well. It'll set me back on getting the gold clock, but I'll get the obelisks built. I ain't gonna be putting anything in the... I'm gonna grab the stuff for the obelisk right now. Wizard's Tower... I still need... Okay. That way I don't have to come back up here after. I need 10 of these. Anything else from in here? No. Wait. I do still have... Okay. None of those. 10, 30, 40. Right? 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah. 10 coconut. 10 cactus fruit. 10 bananas. Oops. Let's double check. 10 earth crystals. 10 coconut. 10 cactus fruit. 10 dragon tooth. 10 bananas. Wait. That is not where my mouse was. Can you stop that? Thank you. And that is what I am not going to be doing. Why I'm not doing the thing where you pack it full and then, well, part of the reason why. Because it takes so long to do. Pack it full of them so that there's no walking space. You have to use a hoe to get everything. Just because it takes so long to do, and then if you try to just place them while moving, it keeps putting them in front of you. Alright, let's go talk to the wizard. It builds up so much here. I'm gonna stick the gold clock here. Once I can afford it, of course. That sent me back a good 2.5 mil. But, oh well. Hello. I don't remember how many of these I'll need, so I'll just get 500. I know, it's way more than I need. It's just to be safe. Should probably get those fences repaired, or not fences, paths. So is it me, or are some of my sprinklers missing? There are 2 sprinklers missing. This, and this, I think? No. There we go. Part of me wants to chop down this tree and then fill this in with more ancient fruit. There we go. 144. Alright, let's head back home. I am a bit concerned with that, about them coming in and breaking it, the weeds stuff. But I know I've said it before, I like this purple. The grass, it looks cool. Especially with the other colors of the area. I don't like how much that cost me. That won't quite double my income, having the extra 2 sheds, because, I mean, you ain't gonna beat ancient fruit. Frog. but it'll hopefully be a whole lot faster. Well, it should be. No, I did not. Oh well. Okay. I meant to put those away first, but yeah, even though it won't quite double my income, it should still increase by at least like, I don't know, 50, 60%. The hope is that we get near to the ancient clock by the end of year 5. If not, get the ancient clock at the or by the end of year 5. Hoping by the end of year 5 because I don't want to have to do another spring cleanup. But we'll see. I did not need stone for that. And I ain't gonna oops. Put anything in those kegs right now. The kegs will get put in the shed, but they won't get filled until the next cycle is done. That way it stays all in the same cycle. Which is also why I ain't going down right now to put them away. They ain't in a hurry. Especially not since I don't have. Yeah, I ain't got anything else to do today, so especially since I don't got to hurry up and do anything. Which is why I went up and did that instead of just coming down here. I almost clicked on that. Do I want to is the question. 5 of each of those. Oh, I don't have enough mahogany seeds, I don't think. I would need 25 of them. Oh, I've got 25. What? Oh. There we go. Actually, hold on. Did I sell all of the other ones, or... I think I sold all the other ones. Let's see. Nothing in here. Yeah, I sold them. They would have been great for taking to Ginger Island to fix that stuff up with. Oh well. I'm in no hurry. I don't need to refresh that. I feel so slow without it, though, just because I've been doing so much with it. Gift, give 50 loved gifts in 1 week. That would give me enough to get the mushroom. Wait, why am I even checking this? I don't need... Yeah, let's double check. Golden clock. Yeah, okay. Fireworks. Hello. Thanks for the thing to sell. You know what? I think I will on Sunday. I think I will come in, break this section down, plop the sprinkler here, here, and in this spot, this one. Till the soil and water it, and then plant more ancient fruit. I kind of want to just get rid of all the trees. A part of me wants to do that. The problem is I don't have saplings to replant them in the greenhouse on the or in the valley. What does it look like in here? I've never been in the farmhouse here before. Nothing? Okay. What do I do with the rest of my day? I don't want to know why he's just staring at the side of the TV like that. I could decorate a room. What should this room be? Let me go look at the catalogs. Although I kind of want to get this one done since it's connected to this one. Also, we don't really have a proper dining room. This is, I think this is supposed to be the dining room. Oh, I ain't gonna mess with the JoJo ones. We are not a JoJo household. It doesn't let me rotate these. Uh, nah, I don't like this one. Okay, I am moving way too slow. I kind of like this. But not for a reading area. No, 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 no. Not for a reading area. I want something cushioned. Oh, these work too. I think I want to do a dark floor color and dark walls, maybe, but with a light colored rug. Or a pop of color. Oops. I have to I have to grab another one. Oh my goodness. Where was it? I'm not sure how I like. I don't like. No, I don't like these. Okay, this is better. Oops. No. Maybe I should get a bigger one. Yeah. All right. What decorations should I do for in here? Also, I need lights. So, which light would go best for a reading room? Should I just do the barrel brazier again? Yeah. Yeah, that lights this up pretty well. What other decorations, though? The bonsai should probably go on a table. No. Oops. What do you think? Any thoughts on what else I should stick in here? I could put a table. I'm just not sure about putting a table in here. Yeah, I know you've been staring at the TV for hours. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure myself, so it feels too open at the moment. Right, that's 38,000, and that's gonna be it for this stream. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this, yeah, one of the tea tables might work. If you're watching this as a stream on Twitch, you can catch the VODs of the whole series on my YouTube. If you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube, you can catch me streaming on Twitch. Mondays, Tuesdays, Saturdays are my current schedule with a chance for bonus streams on Thursdays and Fridays. Thanks for tuning in, Kowser. Hope you all enjoyed. And until next time, have a good one. Bye.